Hello and welcome to a special Leap Day edition of D93 News.
Well, Phil, we have a lot to talk about, but first our top story comes from Rimrock, where a giant teepee has been set up in one of the classrooms.
Idaho history is a big part of the curriculum for D93 fourth graders, and that history is coming to life in Mrs. Abbott's Rimrock classroom. The canvas was sewn by Mr. Abbott, Mrs. Abbott's husband. The logs came from the National Forest, and the students helped put it together.
It's cool because we actually got to set it up, and that it's like that it actually has buffalo skin in it.
Well, Phil, staying at Rimrock, a sixth grader at the school qualified for the state geography bee that is happening later this spring in Rexburg. Jared Carlquist enjoys learning about geography, and he's looking forward to the state competition.
Honestly, I think it's fun to know that there's a bunch of people that like geography, just like you.
Well, Jared is also a member of the Rimrock Student Council. It's Dr. Seuss Week in the district, and Yukon Elementary started the celebration on Friday. Students dressed as their favorite Dr. Seuss characters, and the winners from each grade received a candy bar from Principal Page.
Dr. Seuss was born on March 2nd, 1904, and his birthday is celebrated throughout the world. Our very own Samantha Williams is scheduled to read at a couple of events during the day. You won't want to miss that. You can watch all of this on our Periscope channel.
I'm reading. I thought it was Horton.
Sam will be in character. Again, you won't want to miss this.
Well, Hillview Elementary always brings in a big list of readers for Dr. Seuss's birthday. This year, Deputy Superintendent Margie McConnell will start things off by reading from her favorite Dr. Seuss book. Michael Coates from Local News 8 and many other local celebrities will be reading throughout the morning.
Many students at Hillview are participating in one of our favorite traditions. It's called Blind Date with a Book. It's where a few library books are wrapped in paper and the students don't know what they are checking out until the librarian unwraps them.
I want to go to that.
I know, I love that. Every year I'm like, I'm going to check that book out, but it looks like a lot of fun.
Well, sticking with the book theme, children's author Jessica Day George was a special guest for an assembly at Hillview on Friday. A few of her classics are Dragon Flight, Dragon Slippers, and Tuesday at the Castle. She was brought in by Barnes & Noble.
My favorite thing is to see kids come out to a signing after an author's been to their school and have their parents say that this was the first time that their kid was excited to read a book, and that's what it's all about.
The Mountain Valley PTO put on an incredible winter carnival last week.
This fundraiser put the fun in fundraiser. There was food, interactive games, a photo booth, raffle, and so much more. It was very well attended as the school was packed with supportive families.
We have had amazing support for our school. Kohl's, Winco, just a ton of businesses in the Ammon and Idaho Falls area have helped to support Mountain Valley's PTO Carnival, and we're so grateful to our community. We just couldn't do it without them.
Summit Hills is gearing up for their upcoming family night, and we were there as the students were getting ready to audition for the talent show.
Would you still love me the same?
Well, Sam, I'm always blown away by the talent that is in our district. I'm not sure I could pogo stick, let alone play the violin. I definitely couldn't play the violin on the pogo stick, but you can catch their talent show on March 17th.
And now a look at sports presented by your local Grease Monkey. You can count on Grease Monkey to get you in, out, and on your way with quality car care.
Well, a lot happened in the world of sport since our last episode of D93 News.
On Tuesday, the Bees and the Knights met for the fourth time this season with a lot on the line. The Knights were victorious and advanced to play Highlands on Thursday.
Now, Knight Nation came out in numbers, and at times Highlands Gym felt like a home game for Hillcrest. But the Rams were just too tough as they prevailed in their win over Hillcrest.
Tough night for us, but I'm so proud of my kids, so proud of the effort that they gave right to the end.
Staying in Pocatello, the state wrestling tournament was held at Holt Arena this weekend. Bonneville finished 6th in the state with 3 state champions. Derek Stacy won in the 106 weight class. Donovan Banks was the state's top wrestler at 152, and Jared Bird took state in the 170-pound weight class.
Now, speaking of championships, the Rocky Mountain Panthers have a dynasty going in girls basketball. Nothing was going to stop them from bringing home their 4th consecutive district title. Sand Creek finished 3rd in the tournament.
2 out of the top 3 spots, staying in D93. I'm excited for the future of girls basketball here in the school district. Well, that's going to do it for us.
We hope you have a wonderful week, and don't forget Dr. Seuss's birthday.